Good morning. This is Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Tuesday, September the 24th. Well, mostly higher trade here this morning in two-sided trade overnight. Corn right now is making new highs, actually up 1 to 2 cents across the board. Soybean prices up 6 to 7. Meal about 2 to 3 better. Oil 40 to 50 better, and wheat's kind of the laggard here, but still firming up steady to about 2 better, pretty much across all three classes. Huge speculative buying yesterday across the ag space fueled the higher trade. We had funds buying about 25,000 contracts of corn, just over 21,000 in the soybeans, 6 to 7,000 in both bean oil and in wheat, and nearly 10,000 contracts in soybean meal. Short positions across the ag space continue to shrink. However, despite that, there was no big changes yesterday in open interest, so perhaps a mix of speculative short covering and some fresh money coming into the market on the long side. Bean oil was about the only noticeable drop where open interest did fall about 8,000 contracts. There were no big changes yesterday in the crop progress and condition report after the close. Corn ratings held steady at 65% good to excellent. However, overall ratings did decline in 12 states while improving in only 3. To me, ratings would suggest corn yields dipping a bit. I've got them at 183.2, just below the USDA forecast in September at 183.6. 92% of the crop is dented, 61% of the crop is mature. Harvest advanced only 5% the past week to 14% complete. That's slightly behind expectations, however, above both year ago and the 5-year average. Soybean ratings also held steady, those at 64% good to excellent. My model has bean yields at 53.5 bushels per acre. That's just above the USDA estimate earlier this month at 53.2. 65% of the crop is dropping leaves, with harvest advanced 7% to 13% complete. Spring wheat ratings, they're winding down now, spring wheat harvest is winding down now at 96% gathered, and winter wheat plantings advanced to 25%, just above a year ago and its 5-year average. Some more rains across the central and eastern Corn Belt the next couple of days, while a tropical storm is currently brewing in the Caribbean. It's expected to make landfall along the northern Gulf Coast in Florida late Thursday into early Friday, moving up through the weekend into the southeast and into the eastern Corn Belt by Saturday. Heavy rains of 4 to 8 inches in the southeast, with 3 to 4 inch totals expected as far north as Tennessee and Kentucky. Dry weather for the northwestern half of the corn and bean belt, really through the end of the month, where harvest should start to accelerate. Former President Trump and current candidate Trump yesterday at a political rally in Pennsylvania said that he would nearly guarantee if he were reelected, China would go back to honoring phase 1 of a trade agreement they made together with China back in late 2019, early 2020, ahead of COVID. This where China pledged to import up to $50 billion of U.S. ag goods here, and then COVID hit, and then everything was blown up from there. So we'll see if that develops, perhaps giving a little bit of a boost to bean prices here. AgRuel reports that Brazilian soybean plantings as of the 19th were less than 1%, as hot, dry conditions there continue to delay efforts to get the crop in the ground, with little to no rain really expected now into the first full week of October. So D's corn zeroing in on that 416 level, the high from September. Nov beans just made a new 2-month high here. Really not a whole lot of resistance to the 100-day moving average at 1084.5. Closing in on the 100-day moving average on both products as well, with inside trade here overnight in the wheat. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.